Uy, welcome. Good evening everyone. Kamusta kayo? Okay ba ang araw nyo? O yung maghapon ninyo kanina? And second day na natin to, or second night na natin, no, na nagla-live stream na tayo kapag mga alas, yan, gabi na. Ngayon, medyo maaga, no? So, actually, kung sakali mag-live stream ako ng gabi, most of the time siguro yan, mga 8 onwards, no? At least mga 8, mga 9:30. Pero pagka nasa bahay lang naman ako, hindi ako galing sa labas yan. Pipilitin ko medyo maaga, no? Tama na to mga ganito, mga 8:30. Most of the time kasi nasa labas ako, kaya hindi po pwede. Ngayon lang, so nandito ako, medyo nag-exercise na ng konti, kaya yan, napaaga ako ngayon. And ngayon, we will be, siguro live tayo hanggang mga before mag-10. Kasi 10 o'clock, we will have a webinar, no, for our patron members. So for those of you who want to attend the webinar tonight, no, who are not non-patron members, so just send me a request in our send me a DM in our FB page requesting for the link, webinar link. Okay, so for our patron, kumusta? Yan. Meron tayo kaninang English, bro, please. Oy, Jay Williams, yes. Sure, definitely for you. Don Jay. I'll speak in English. Okay, so there's a request for me to discuss in English, speak in English. So, sorry for those but you know naman, most of Filipino can understand English language. So, we'll speak in English. So, good evening to you, Don Benedict, Don Bryle, Edmond, Irving, Don J. Williams. Don J is as I recall now, right, you're from England, right? And I think you're the one that I've been exchanging text messages a few months ago. Right? Good PM from Netherlands. Ganda ng pasok ng LRC trade plan. Don J, oy. Do we have a trade plan for LRC? I'm not sure, but I'm not. I also don't remember now if we were able to perform a TA for LSE, but we'll check it later. Don Jay, Jay Williams, let me know if you have any questions. Were you able to execute or at least perform the exercises in our for the patron, the treatment exercises? The one that we have ongoing right now is for AVAX. Now we hit our TP for a couple of times. No? Our TP1, our entry was on 91, 90s level. No? Then our TP, I think, was it at 98? And, di ba, it made a double tap at 98. So those who were able to enter at a higher level, instead of, I think, 91, they were given a chance to enter at 93. 93 or no, I think 94, no? 94. And it made a retracement, no, for a couple of times. So let me check later, yeah. Yes, bro, it's me, English friend. Yes, okay. Welcome to our live stream. So as always, I'm going to show you our disclaimer and kindly read this for it's already at 103. Okay, so hopefully this will continue. I'm not sure if I'm going to discuss this, because it's gonna take some time. But I've already discussed in our webinar about how to approach, no, this kind of this structure, not this price action. But if you still want, no, for me to discuss further, we can have a part. If that was a part 4 or part 5. We can have part 5B of that one. How and what was my basis for us to execute a long trade for this one, despite that, especially, we got scared yesterday or yesterday that most of the coins, altcoins, even Bitcoin, no, dropped, no, to most of them dropped to more than 20%, no, 20-25%. On average about how much? On average about 15%. Well, anyway, I'm sorry for that one. So I'll give you, okay, this one. Let me remove this one and kindly read our disclaimer. So first of all, I am not a financial expert. No, I am an engineer by profession. All right, and I do this technical analysis. No, to give education about particularly or specifically about technical analysis, price action reading, and as of now, as of late, we've been focusing more on harmonic price action, right? Okay, so kindly read this. So I do not, I never, no, give any recommendation. I never hype certain stocks or crypto or alts for you to invest. What I teach here is purely technical analysis for you to know how to approach trading, how to trade properly, correctly, and how to learn trade, no? How to learn how to trade. All right. Okay, so much for that one. I'm going to remove the disclaimer now. All right. So with that, okay, let me give us some shout out to our viewers. Hello, viewers. Just in case, reminder again, no, if you receive this, and if you're watching this through Telegram, Discord, group chat, no, and it was shared to your group, and you're asked, no, for certain fee for this one, or this is also part of the benefits of being a member or subscriber of that particular group, no, please report to me, no, this is all for free. All right, patron and non-patron member, public viewers and followers of our page, and subscribers of our YouTube can watch this stream. All right, hello to you, Reb, and hello John Vincent. Don't shark, cipher like ba? Like si ba A to B ang measurement or A to B. It's just the same, no? You said oh yeah, if you're going to measure this is just quick, no? So if you're going to measure and a cipher pattern or cipher pattern or shark pattern, all right? So you're asking, no, point C, you have to measure the extension of A to B. So because remember, there's always two impulses that you always consider, no? So when you have this impulse, of course, what you're looking for is the retracement of that one once it makes a reversal at this one, and you're looking for point B, for example. So okay, so what you're looking for is a retracement of X to A. What needs to happen in plotting Fibonacci, especially if you're looking for levels going down, so your levels has to move beyond, no, X level, not going up. So you will plot from here to here, so that you can see that your fib levels goes beyond the X. Now, so you're asking me for point C, right? So if you're asking for point C again, so you will have your impulse from A to B. Sorry for that one. Impulse from A to B. Then you have to measure that one. Okay? So your measurement is from A to B. So you would see, no, regardless, whatever, because sometimes you can have some you could mistakenly click, no, your mouse. So what you want to see is that since you are looking, okay, for a retracement, or at this time an extension, no, beyond A, even it's not beyond A, if it's not beyond A, as long as what you're looking is for a bounce, no, from B, A to B, you are looking for this arrow, right? So of course, if it goes up, it has, the fib levels has to show beyond the A level. What you have to avoid is you're looking for C level and you plotted from B to A. As you can see, no, there are no fib levels beyond A, because what you're looking here is for fib levels exceeding X level. Alright, so exceeding a B level. Okay, so just a quick reminder about this one, right? Okay, thank you for question. No? So when if you have questions, no, just let me know. If we have time, so I'll do it for you. Pwede po ba mag-request? Yes, request. Anong kanta request natin? Mr. DJ ba? Don Ryan. Download nyo TradingView app na mismo, RBT. Recommend ko yun. Merong trading view app. Okay, sa cellphone, no? Sorry for that one. So you want me to so you're suggesting for me to download and install in my to my phone trading view app. Okay. I'll check now if I'll have if I can do it later or maybe tomorrow. Okay, A to X po pala kasi ang trading. What are you? So maybe you're asking for B, no? John Vincent, no? Maybe you're asking for point D. Okay, maybe he's asking for this one. All right. So I already corrected what I discussed in the video. Now, what if you're going to measure, right? Point D of either cipher or chart pattern, you have to measure leg XC, no, not leg XA, because this one is just one impulse. You could say, although this is not really the correct term, but you could say that perhaps this is an ABCD pattern, right? So you will treat this as one impulse, right? So if that is just one impulse, if you're looking for point D, then you have to measure from A to C, or not this one. Okay, now I have to remove this one. Okay, from X to C, not from X to A, ha? Okay, sorry for that. But actually, I made a correction already in the title. You can check that one. So, if you're looking for point C, and of course, point C has to be at least 886 and up to 113. This is 0.9. Let's see if it's around 0.9 level. This one, this one. Of course, definitely, it's not beyond the 100% level, and it's more than 886 level. So, this is somewhat accurate, no? 0.9 level. Alright, that's it, Next. Okay, that's for your question, right? Thank you for educational videos. What's that? I have been trading alone, sir, and I've been successful on my trades. Thank you for all the learnings. Okay, you are welcome. Don Reb, thank you for that nice message as well. Good evening, engineer. Says Saysay Norman. Dito na rin yung webinar mamaya. No, our webinar will be exclusive for Patreon, so I will sign off momentarily. Then I will immediately reconnect, sign in, then send you the link. That's going to be exclusive for Patreon. Okay, magandang gabi. Good evening. Can I have a request? Okay. From YouTube, Reb. Hello. Okay. All right. J. Williams, 10 to 15%. What's the 10 to 15%, J. Williams? Is it your Don J? Is it your profit now, or what is it? For AVAX, and we're able to execute as well our trade plans 2 days ago. LRC, IOTX, as well as AVAX, no? Our AVAX trade plan was short trading, and tonight, no, and this evening is for long trade. What else do we have here? Paano maglagay ng retracement? Maglagay. Don Earl, lingatong, no? So I think you haven't completed yet or finished yet our training courses. Just continue, no? So I've discussed about how to plot properly Fibonacci retracement or extension whenever you are measuring or plotting harmonic patterns. Let's go. Okay, good. It's time. It's me. Okay, good. Don J. Williams. Paulo Medrano. T exercise. Sorry. Good. All right. So I think we can continue now, right? So what? Okay. Let's go back again to what we discussed yesterday. Did we discuss LRC yesterday? Does anybody of you remember? Did we discuss LRC? I don't recall, no? What I recall is the IOTX, okay? IOTX, we discussed this yesterday. IOTX, yeah, I have this, right? And as you can see, no, I think this is still good. This is still okay. We are right on the spot, right? Anyway, I'll discuss it now. While I'm discussing this, kindly mention for those who for our viewer who mentioned about LRC. Did I discuss this yesterday? I really don't recall, no? But just in case, kindly write in the comment section. Okay, and what did I discuss about LRC? Okay. Anyway, so let me proceed with IOTX. No? Yesterday, last night, okay, the price last night, because we discussed this, we were online last night around 10 in the evening, so I guess the price was at this level, okay, last night, and I said, if I can recall, no, that the price has to close below, below this box level, if you can remember, right? Any of you remember this one? So I said it has to close below this level. All right, on a 2-hour time frame. It could also be a 4-hour time frame. I'm not sure if 4-hour time frame, no, because 4-hour time frame, because I think that's the one that we use for. Is it for this one? That it has to have a minimum number of bars, 30 number of bars. So I think this is the one that we use, and that it has to end below, or at least at this level. If it's going to close below this one, then that would be perfect, right? But it so happened that it closed above of this one, but we have a good rejection here, and the following 4-hour candle or even 2-hour candle close below, and the rest is below. I think we are in good. We are doing good, right? And with that, I mentioned that since we have completed this pattern, this is what's this? Bat pattern. This was completed, and when we measured, we said that it could go, or at least it has to complete, at least, or it has to make a retracement to about 618 level. It could go beyond that one up to 786, right? But if it does, it has to immediately make a swift reversal after the thought, which it did, no? So it didn't even hit the. Let me remove this one. It didn't even hit 786 level. It only reached the 707. That's okay. So we could say at least, no, it has consolidated around the 618 level, and we said that once that will happen, all right, then we can measure this one, and most probably we will be looking at a bear trap, no, or a completion of any pattern, no. There could be a, I think right now, no, it's going to form a shark pattern, no, another shark pattern here. So let's try to observe this, and let's see tomorrow, no, if it will be completed, no. Here to this one, down to this level, all right, up to this level, and should be at this level around 8-9. Okay, so that's why you have this line. And another one is that it could go beyond, and it could go to 113, and the most, okay, the completion should be at this 113, but just like this one, the price could continue down to 127. And looking back, diba? Looking back at the previous lows, so we can you see that we have a previous low here, the previous support. Then this could be a form of a double bottom. Then this could launch, no? This one, sorry, because it has completed below, or at least at the support level of this box, or or it made the support level its resistance, no? So maybe after this one, it could move up again. This is just an example, right? It could move up again here. Wherever it is, it could be at this level, especially if the reversal happens to be at this level. Then make a temporary reversal here. Then after that one, what could happen is that it could move down, all the way down. No, sorry. Especially if it will be completed at this level, 113, at this one, this level. And of course, with that one, as you can see, what could happen is that, okay. All right. Not that one. All right. This this one, if we're going to use this, has to at least. Okay. So if this is the case, then this makes more sense, no? We have, maybe I have to remove this now and perform another one. Right? We have from here to here. Okay, this is much better, no? So with that, if that is the case, then this would make more sense, no? Because if the reversal would happen in this level, 889 coincides with the 224, then what we will have here is a potential 5-0 pattern. 5-0 pattern. Let me borrow, let me just borrow this Elliott wave. So, 5-0 pattern from here, to this one, to this level, up to that level, then after that one, then it could make a reversal, a deep reversal, not really deep, but other patterns, no, or previous pattern could be completed, especially, this could also be a form of a head and shoulder, no, head and shoulder pattern. Okay. What else? Or maybe this one. Okay. So I think this one, no? So since this one exceeded from here to here, this is 1.6. As you can see, this is also 1.6. So this could be a head and shoulder pattern, right? For this one, I have to double check, but this, let's put it anywhere here. This shoulder to this head, okay? Since this is and you have this one, and this one is about 618, right? Remember, this is around 618. Since this is 1618, this is 618, then you have a head and shoulder pattern here, right? So, what could happen is that the price could move down to this level, then maybe retest the neckline, then move all the way down. Just like what happened to, do you remember or do you recall what happened to Sol? Let's put Sol here, no? So, in Sol, we noticed that it was forming, or it formed a head and shoulder pattern on a 1 hour time frame. Okay? Let's try to check it again. 1 hour time frame here. No? So, we are able to profit quite big here. I saw, because when we notice that there's a head and shoulder pattern formed here. Where is that? Did I remove it? Where is it? It should be here. Let me remove this one. Let me remove this one. If I'm not mistaken, our head and shoulder was at this level. What was at this? This is just an example one. Okay. Shoulder is one. That one. I think this was it, right? So this one. Then after that, this is our neckline. Okay, as you can see, it retested, briefly the neckline, You can see here the neckline. It retested, a very, this one. And after that one, it continued to move down, then until it reached this level. And right now it is at 220, It's all, I wouldn't say, but I think this head and shoulder pattern, played a major role with Sol. All right, and even I think we made a several trend line here. It respected this trend line several times. Okay, here, so once, then made a sharp parabolic move down, then retest, then down, then it made a breakout, then retested the trend line. I don't know why I have so many trend line here. It should be just one trend line. Okay, then tested this one, made a move at this level to make a double tap or triple tap at this level, then move down, then breaking again the trend line. Now it's retesting again the trend line, no? So, I think this is big, no? So let's see if it will continue to this trend line will continue to hold, and that the price would continue to move down. So similar to Sol. So what was it? So I think it was IOTX that we were discussing. Yeah. So there's a head and shoulder pattern that I can see here. All right, and we have a neckline at around this level, at this area. Okay. So I'm not saying that this is already it, but the harmonic ratio, no, coincides. This is 1618. This is 618. It coincides to each other. Then we have a neckline here, and at the neckline, there is about a completion of this pattern, maybe a false breakdown of this one, or a breakdown of this one, then a move to 50%, as I mentioned, for a 5-0 pattern. We can delete this now. Sorry for this one. It's too messy. Sorry for that. All right. Then it could be the completion of this 5-0 pattern, no? And with that, there's a great big probability that IOTX, diba, would move down rather than moving up. Unlike AVAX, so you see, no, so they now all it's just because they are both alt or altcoin, that they should move, or they are moving on the same direction, no? So you would say, no, so you would wonder, no, why is it that other coins or other alt moving on a bullish trend, the other are moving on a downtrend, no? So because you really have to consider a lot of things when performing technical analysis. When I did my technical analysis for AVAX, for those of you that don't know, no, this is right my trade plan. I posted this only this afternoon, no? When I noticed that there's an opportunity for AVAX. Where is it? I have to. Okay. Any questions here while waiting for the reload? Yes, Sol. Okay, Matt. Sir, how about FIB and Fun and Art? Dami nyo namang gusto. We only use what is applicable in our strategy, no? In our technical analysis. Okay, so whatever works for you, no? So for that one, so I'm not using that. I frankly speaking, no, I already forgot. I have to make a refresher of FIB, Fun and Art, no? Of course, definitely I've studied all of this now when I was starting technical analysis. Then I look for the best, diba, indicators that I could use, and I found out that okay, in the approach that I do in technical analysis, so there's no need for me to use this one and this one, this Art and this Fun, no? That's why. Galing mo, sir. Uy, galing saan? So it's just a simple technical analysis, ha. Okay. Again, so where is it? Why we don't have an update? Webinar tonight, okay, AVAX. So okay, for those, we will members of our Patreon, no, we have a webinar tonight. This is going to be interesting, no? So we have lots of to cover in our training course for harmonic price action. But I think I would focus a little bit, at least, no? I will discuss how we should approach trading and learn how to execute trades in your favor. This will focus more on your discipline you need in trading, no? Especially October. No? So our trades were not really that good October. I think I'm a bit affected because of the I was worrying a bit about my medical condition, no? So that's why I had to undergo colonoscopy. So maybe I wasn't able to really focus on that one. But anyway, no, that's why, no. So those trade plans that I'm giving you, no, those are just assignments. So you don't have to trade those. Especially if you're newbie, I really do not recommend for you to trade those and, di ba? And use your hard-earned money to execute those until you understand, no, how you should use or how to perform similar trade plan, or how to understand, or if you can understand the trade plan that was presented in the post, right? If you're still studying, what you need to do is perform 1,000 trades. 1,000 trades, diba? Not to earn immediately, but to learn, to check, diba? What will be your mistakes? What are the bad habits that you've been doing, repeating in your trades that you have to remove? Okay, so that's why you really have to perform 1,000 different trades and journal those. And those mistakes, what are the adjustment you have to do, the correction that you have to perform, what were the things that you haven't considered in those trades, etc., 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 right? Okay. But if you want to execute my trade plan, that's okay. But trade at your own risk. So that's what happened, no? That's why a lot of members, patron members, left, no? After October, of course, because they cannot, they cannot recover. They're no longer motivated. Especially, so what I've been telling you, even if you're going to trade just 3 to 5%, okay, just make this an added source of income for you, not your main source of income, especially when you are still studying. So just in case you just lose 3% of your wallet. You just lose 5% of your wallet. Then if you lose, try to check, try to message me what happened, okay? Sir, I followed, and these were the things that I did. Okay, are there anything wrong that in my approach? Did I follow it correctly? Then, no. So if you don't understand my instruction, then immediately, just avoid trading and try to observe. Then check what will happen, what will be the result. Okay, then keep on asking, So as long as I can, and of course, we have lots of members here, of patron, who are generous enough, to answer some of your questions. But anyway, so this is going to be our webinar for tonight. 10 o'clock. So, let me check. Abax, here. Well, anyway, So, Sol. So, so this is what happened to Sol, right? So, I think there's nothing much I have to discuss about Sol, because I think we spent more than a week, about Sol. And, okay, and I prepared several trade plans for Sol. Alright? We were able to get this one, target profit hit. Oh, look, from here to here. From here to here, right? How much is that? Okay, 10%? Alright? And when it makes a double tap at this level, although this just happened a few days ago, alright? So as you can see, what do we have in... here we have a simple what? Simple shark pattern again, Simple shark pattern here. That was formed. So we have this from here to this one, from this one to this one to this level, 557. That's okay. This is okay. Then okay, 1.4. Usually the limit is 1.3, for example, this one, 113, it goes beyond that, that's okay, it doesn't matter. Usually, when it hit the more than 127 level, it has to make an immediate reaction and make a reversal, as it did, And for that one, if that will happen, you have to immediately look, just in case, if it's still bearish, if it's still bearish, at least look for the FIB 382. You can see, sa pull. Exactly, right on cue, on target. So when it hit this one, if you were able or managed to enter this one or not, so if you want to enter, for example, you want to enter here, right? If you enter here, you can see that the initial target, if you hit your initial target at 382, it will just give you around less than 2%, right? Or around 2%. Is that enough, is that enough for you to enter this one, knowing that anytime once it reaches this one, the maximum you can get is less than 3%. But after that one, just like what happened, if you're not able to TP or exit at this one, it went down as low as negative 5%. And of course, for now, you are just break even, okay, or still losing a little bit. So these are the things that you really have to know. So that's why you really have to study our courses, perform thousands, not hundreds, thousands of trades, no, practice trades. Okay, practice trades. You have to know. So what happened here? So it was said that once a pattern is completed, you have to immediately check for 382 or 618 because that's going to be your initial immediate profit, especially if the predominant is bearish, is really strong. So once the price is already here, no, there's no need for you to enter at this level. What you have to consider is, do you think you can enter at 382 or at 618 level? Okay? Are there any signs that the predominant trend is still strong? Okay? But if not, then simply avoid. Okay? Trading is not easy. It's, diba? Trading is really hard. Trading is not easy. But we can really make it simple, no? Simple in terms of, okay, if there's a difficult decision whether you enter here or not, then just avoid. As simple as that, diba? Ganun na dapat. We don't have to force our trade. You only have to trade or execute the best setup you can find. If there are no favorable setup, no, for you, there are nothing in the chart that gives you an edge, diba? That gives you enough information to execute either long or short, then just avoid trading. Anyway, let's proceed. Mas motivate po, lalo pagtalo. Ang problema lang kasi, but the problem is that, no, there are lots of members, followers, patron, or members of patron, no, who subscribe for the purpose of a trade plan. They thought that I'm giving a trade signal. They don't know how to execute. No, there, of course, definitely, there are lots of failed. There will be lots of failed pattern, no, trade plan. But, of course, even though we know that it's failed, there's no reason for you to enter, no, in those trade plans, because I've been giving instruction, no. Once it is completed, there are signs that you have to look before you enter, diba? Before you enter, there are signs that you have to look. You don't immediately just enter here. If you do so, okay, if you do so, for example, you're going to enter here at FIB 113. Let's say this is 141, 113 or 127. So you make an order here at 127, just a little bit beyond, because most probably there's a double bottom at this level. Okay, you can enter here, but immediately set your cut loss. Okay, set your cut loss level at this one, and of course, diba, check your risk to reward ratio. So if you're going to enter here, if this is going to complete it here, right, then try to measure how much can you earn if it will hit your initial TP at 382. For example, instead of this one, you set your order at this level. Not at this point, not at 212. For example, you set it here. So if it reaches 318, for example, at that one, then you have a 5% profit. If you have a 5% profit, then you have to check your risk to reward ratio should at least be what? Around 1:2. So if that's 5 or almost 6, then you can have your risk of 2% or 2.5%. Okay, if 1:2. Okay, so you can immediately set your cut loss at this level, knowing you have your double bottom here. Since this is very risky, then okay, so just bet 5% or 3% of your wallet size, no? There's no need for you. Then, if everything goes okay, then you can average up, okay? You can buy at a higher price level, just in case, but set your positive cut loss, okay? Always set a positive cut loss. So, your cut loss was here, the price is already moving at that level, you are averaging up, set your positive cut loss, no? That you still earn. Or at least on the break-even level. Actually, this one is supposed to be strong, no? 1, 2, double bottom or triple bottom. Unfortunately, we have this trend line, no? That, as you can see, no? So, it really reacted at this part. So, just in case, we have to watch out for this one. It has to break this level, then retest, then it can now move up if it wants to. Okay, and for this one, as I mentioned, so there's a great chance that so at least no, if you listened yesterday, I discussed this IOTX. So I mentioned, right, that the price could hit this level, this level. So if you made an execution at that level and your TP is between this one or this one, then that would be around, wow, 26%, 30% profit. No? So if you made an execution here, this is your target. As I mentioned, no, you should at least have a risk to reward ratio of 1:2. So with this, okay, so 15 or 13%. So your cut loss will be at around 13%. Then that's too much. Is it realistic? So I don't think that's realistic. Then you can now adjust your cut loss level to maybe less than 10% level. And with that, you will have a double top at this level, or at least set a cut loss just above this level. So you have 7 or 8% cut loss, then you have a profit of 27. Then that's how much? 1:3, 1:4, no? 1:4, 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Actually, I should have execute this one. Okay, but anyway, so this is our trade plan. Uy, we hit our TP already. Okay. Sorry for that one. So I already set my TP at 102. So I just because a few hours ago, no, or maybe few hours ago, the price actually went as low as here, this level, no. So I think I'm already out. Oh, okay, so it's already empty. So good. So okay, good. So congrats to all. So this is already TP2 hit. Our entry here. So I'm going to show you. This was posted 11 in the morning. Okay, so 11 in the morning, just this morning. So I noticed that the price or the chart is completing a possible bat pattern, right? Or could be an alternate bat pattern, or but a simple bat pattern. So I said that and it also coincides to our with our permissible execution zone. So we had a webinar about that one. So you can see this red. Actually, this is a box, no? This is the zone. This is your resistance. This is your support. The good thing is that it has been hovering above the box, this one. So I'll make a comparison. Now, this was my basis for that one, for this one. Okay? This was the original plan. So before coming up with this trade plan, and I already put this one. Okay, with this trade plan, so I check first the 1-day time frame. So the 1-day time frame looks like this. So the limit should be this is our PEG from 91.77 up to 97. The price has to be, or if you're going to execute, it should be at around this level. What you want to see is for the price to be at least hovering above or at the resistance level instead of not really at the support, but rather than especially if the price is making this support its resistance. So I'm going to make an example, IOTX. So as you can see, the price for this one after several candles, so after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, the price, after actually the second day, the price was at this level. This was our basis for the short trading, right? So a lot of you, we made that short trading here, and our TP for that one was at 79 level. So we hit our TP for shorting at 79 level, then it made an upward move after that. Then after that one, we made another short trade. We made another long trade. Anyway, and to make a comparison, IOTX, so if you can see here, Okay, I have to clean this a little bit. But as you can see, there is this box. So I'll just have to remove this box. Uh, Maybe this one. This one. Okay, we have this box. Okay, this is our execution zone. And as you can see, no, the price after at least from yesterday, okay, let me remove this as well. What else? Maybe this one. Maybe let me remove the head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so after that one, it wasn't able to make a recovery, no? The price actually ended or closed below this level, this box, and after that one, it made a although I think what we use here is a 4-hour time frame. Okay, so I can put this back again. Okay, there. So this was what I mentioned, no? The price, although it closed just around the support level of this box, but the following candles, no, didn't manage to make an upward move. So that's why if you're able to enter at this level, and actually this level is just the mid part of this one. So we call this, diba, the RBT box, no? So if you have a box, usually it's going to test or retest the mid part of the box. Then we will see, no, if it's going to have strength to move forward or move up or make a reversal. And in this case, it made a reversal. Of course, nothing is certain in trading, no. This could still make a reversal anytime, but at least if we have this kind of technical analysis, we have a good odds, no, that if you're going to bet between if it's going to move up or move down, you have a better odds that this is going to move down, no. So going back, so this is our this is our basis for the this is our basis for the trade plan. So I observed that the price is making a move at the upward up the upper portion of this one, but upon checking on a lower time frame, I noticed that, okay, this is the box, that box, this one, or this box, sorry, no, this is blue, but as you can see, no, this is 97 and this is 91.7. As you can see, this is 97 and this is 91.7. So that this red line is that box. All right. And I noticed, no, that it made a bull trap at this level, but it could possibly make a completion of this pattern to retest the support level. And this is our entry level. Alright? So, there's no short trade for this one. So, what I said that, okay, try to observe completion of this one, and this could be an entry. There could also be an entry, no, below this one, because we have this 113. So, you just have to check. But what happened is it immediately, no, made a reversal after hitting this one. But other than this one, I also noticed that here in a 4-hour time frame, but it formed a 5-0 pattern. Okay, 5-0 pattern. Okay, although I plot the harmonic pattern for shark, harmonic symbol for shark pattern. Okay, but actually, usually shark pattern and 5-0 pattern are very similar. If a 5-0 pattern will fail, so what would happen is that a shark pattern will succeed, no? So, like this one, this is a possible 5-0 pattern. As you can see, the black line, black, going up, down, going up, going down, and usually at the 50%, this is the 50%, no? It has to make a reversal for this to be successful. But unfortunately, no, it continued to move up. Okay, so this becomes an invalid. Okay, an invalid. No, not invalid. Sorry, false 5-0 pattern, but a successful shark pattern. Okay, and of course, this is on a 4-hour time frame. I look further. So, is there any pattern that's being formed on a lower time frame? Because this is on a 4-hour time frame. Then this is what I was able to observe, no? It's going to complete this one, then this could be a good retest of this one, and this is a very good double bottom approach. Then this is our entry. Then the TP, okay, the TP is at 98 level. Then TP2 is 102, which we already hit, no? So we hit both TP1 and TP2. So congratulations to all to all who execute this one. All right. And of course, I made a screenshot. What happened at the completion of TP1 is that the TP198 is a completion of ABCD pattern. No? So from here, it went up, then retest this level. So when I posted this, the price was at this level. A lot of our members entered at this point. When it reached this level and made a retest or a a retest of this one, retracement at this near 93 level. So most of them now were able to execute and entered here. Then of course the rest is history. It completed this pattern 98, then TP. All right. If you don't want to TP, that's okay. If you want to TP, then try to check if you'll have an opportunity. Just like this one, no? So you entered here, it hit this level and it made a double top at this level, no? So you could have, diba, sell already at this level, or sell half, or sell all. Then look, just in case if there's going to be another opportunity. Usually, no, especially if it's really strong. If it's really strong, once this is completed, it will most likely retest this level. So I thought that it's going to make a retest at this level, but it didn't. No, what happened is that it just completed this ABCD pattern. But after completing this ABCD pattern, no, so it actually moved, I think, at around 93. It made a bit of a scare. Okay, but usually it makes a double bottom, and that's usually a good sign that the trend is very strong. Okay, what else? So I think we can immediately we can go now to the chart, and since that is on a 15-minute time frame, so I think I'm already out, no? So let's see if there'll be another opportunity, if the price will move down, because our next target is at 119. All right. So any of you, anyone from our viewers or patron, at least a patron member, who made an execution of this one? Anyone? So we already hit TP2. Ayun, Nigel, TP2 hit. Dino, TP2 already hit. But anyway, no, so pasensya na. So for those who were reaching me, contacting me, and asking if I give trade signals, no. So I really don't give, no. I don't give any signals. This is just training exercises, no. I think it's very irresponsible, diba, for anybody to give signals, especially, no, because those are hard-earned money that those traders are going to use. And without understanding, no, why you give those signals, diba, that's going to be risky, not only for them, but also for your part. For example, this one, no, I have this trade plan, then I give this to them, then I would say, okay, this is a signal, execute this one, no? But do they understand, no, what are the things that you have to look, that, diba, that they have to analyze, no? Can they understand the price action? Can they interpret, diba, what's being shown in the chart? So that's why I don't give signals. This is just an exercise until time comes that, okay, you already understand, no, what's in the trade plan, how was you can already interpret this chart and understand the instruction that I give in this trade plan. Okay, so until you do your 1,000 practice trades, 1,000, that's not a joke, 1,000 practice trades, and you have a win rate of more than or at least 50%, then you can now execute and trade or bet, diba, higher amount. But if not, anyway, if you're going to use this, execute, then it's up to you, no? But definitely, I assure you, no, you are going to lose, because you're going to encounter lots of mistakes, no? You don't know what were my basis for this one. First of all, what was my basis why, okay, um, the market has been moving bearish, no, very bearish yesterday, since yesterday, and yet, no, we have the audacity to prepare a long trade plan, right? And similarly, no, the market has been bullish last week, but we execute or prepared a short trade plan, no? So you have to understand those things first. If you don't understand those things, no, do not trade this using, di ba, big amount or bet big amount for this one. Just practice trade, do practice trade until you understand this one, and give yourself time. 6 months minimum. Alright? 6 months minimum. I think for 6 months you can do 1,000 trades. And just like this one, for example, no, let me open this post. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to discuss this later now. How, di ba, how should you approach your trading? Alright? The right way, the correct way, no? And you will be able to overcome those, di ba, greed, fear, your emotion, no? And how to develop discipline and have discipline, no, on trading. TP3 hit, wala pa naman, 119 yon. 119. Napaano naman ako, TP3, nang hinayang ako kasi nag-exit na ako sa 102 eh. Laki na kinita natin. Ano yun? Okay, at least, natuwa lang ako kasi biglang nag-102 na pala siya. So, nakakatawa. No? So, all in all, no? So, actually, no? So, we are very precise, no? Our entry was at 91 level, no? So, when we prepared the trade plan, this trade plan, so this is actually the box. Or, is it the box? I think there's something wrong here. Because this is not the box. This should be the box. And this should be at this level. I'm not sure what happened. Let me check what went wrong. The price. Sorry, this is AVAX pala. At naman, AVAX. Okay, so let me check. This is the screenshot. This 5-minute time frame. Okay, sorry. So it's a 5-minute time frame. I thought it's a 15-minute time frame. So this is a 5-minute time frame, so that's why. All right, and yan. So this is the box. Yan. Let me remove this RBT. I think this is the RBT stripe, no? Ay, hindi pala. So remove this one. So may RBT stripe. Wala naman, no? So we can remove this na. Di rin naman. Not this as well. This one is not an RBT stripe. Okay. Maybe. Okay, so this is the box, no? And maybe let's make this 3. Okay? We can remove this as well. And another this red. So we will be just left with the blue box. So this one. All right? 97. So it was here, no? 97. Ano ba? It's at 97 and 91. Anyway, kasi it's at 97. $97, 11, and 91. So I think we have some problem here. Oh. Okay, this is at 97.11. And this should be at 91. Alright. Then, going back to 5-minute time frame. Right, so this is what we have. Alright, 102, okay. No, so we notice that there is a possible completion of a bat pattern here. From this point to which is higher. This one, I don't know if it's maybe at this point, right? Then completion at this level. All right. So that happened, no? And I said that usually we expect a double bottom, but it didn't happen. That's just okay. What actually happened is that it formed an ABCD pattern here. A completion of ABCD pattern. Upon the completion of ABCD pattern, it made a retracement. If we're going to measure the retracement, it's from here to this one. It's just around the, again, the 618 level. After that, it made a double top that caused it to reverse back again to 618 level, and this time we can say this is just a simple double bottom from here, bottom and double bottom, double top, okay? Double bottom, and the good thing is that, diba, it has a very, diba, big momentum moving down, and usually that is not sustainable, and that caused it to make a reversal. Now, we hit our TP. Okay, but as I mentioned, no, TP1, 98. So if you sell half, that's okay. Look for an opportunity first. Look if it's going to make, is it going to make a reversal at 38 something? It didn't, no? It's very bearish. Then you can still hold on at 618. Close enough, then you can sell half here, or you can buy here. Sorry, you can buy here. Then after that one, it made double bottom here. If you're not able to buy here or buy at this level, then sell again at the double top, diba? That's very simple, basic. Double top is a bearish pattern. So whatever you bought here or the total of, diba, your position, sell 30%, 35%, 20%, 50%, it's up to you. Then it makes a retest again, even lower than this one, but still at the 618 level. Actually, because it didn't hit 618, so maybe that's the reason, no? It made another reversal to hit the this part, okay? Then you can buy here again. Then the rest is history. It didn't stop at the 98 level TP. It moved all the way up to this level, and as you can see, when it's making a reversal at this point, it is very strong because it didn't even hit the 38%. I don't think that it even hit, or it just hit the 23%, no? Although that's immaterial. We usually don't use the 23%. But it didn't hit the 382%. I was expecting it to hit at least the 38.2% to retest the previous resistance, the previous 98. It didn't happen. So that's a big sign that it's going to be bullish, or, diba, the trend is going to be strong. Alright. So that's it, no? So I'm going to post this later. Okay, so for those who, if you're really interested to know all of this, how I approach trading, send me a direct message or click, diba? Click our link. We have this, for example, this one. Anything here, what's the latest here? Just click the subscription link. Alright, and join immediately, huh? And join. By joining, you have to use your cards, no? Especially if you're from abroad, okay, they're really familiar with subscription using, for example, this one posted 9 hours ago. This is an update of our IOTX short trade plan. If you have any question, just send me a message here at Raging Bull Trader. Be sure that there is about 24,600 likes, no? To avoid the fake page. Then just click. Where's the Patreon link? The Patreon link. So I don't think I was able. I said here that to click the link below. I have to make an update, no? Later. There should be a Patreon link here. But anyway, in my previous post, you can see, no? Like for example, this one. So this is the Patreon link. This one. Just click this one, then subscribe. Alright, but definitely, if you're going to join, okay, be sure you're not going to join just for the trade plan, not for the trade signal, but you will be here to learn. You're going to spend at least 6 months, even 1 year, di ba, of your time studying, practicing, perform the 1,000 practice trades. Then, hopefully, di ba, through my guidance, my updates, our exercises, and of course, our live webinars, training courses, you'll improve your technical skills, no? In terms of technical skills that you will be using, that you will use in trading. Coach, dami ko invite friends na mag-subscribe. Sabi ni Donya Kyla, uy, maraming salamat. And hopefully, no, so, di ba, if you're going to attend or you're going to subscribe, no, be sure, no, to have that mindset. Sayang naman kasi, no, although the subscription is only $11, no, per month, and if you're going to stay at least, di ba, 3 months or 6 months, that's only how much, no, but the amount of knowledge that, di ba, and everything that you'll be getting here, di ba, I do this, no, because I think this serves as an alternative, no, to those who are giving training courses, no, amounting to how much? $2,000 or 100,000 pesos, di ba? $3,000 or $5,000 training courses, no? So this is an alternative for those. Nothing against doon, but of course, not a lot of people can afford 100,000 pesos for training courses. So if you really eager to learn, then join. If you just want, diba, to execute the trade, you're not going to last, no? So you would notice, no, from 1,000 to 200, we are just, diba, about less than 1,000, no? Because most of them, diba, got burned. They got burned, no? They were here just to execute our trade. Then they say that, oh, okay, our trade plan doesn't work. They didn't even perform the required exercises, no? Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3 exercises to learn what were their mistakes, what were the things that, or information that they were not able to integrate in their trade plans, and everything so on and so forth. Okay, once you lose everything, of course, no, you'll get burned. Then immediately you will be out, no. I also received a message, no. He said, no, can you motivate me, no, because I lose so much in my previous trades, but I still want to learn, no. So I said, well, if you really can do 1,000 practice trades, just focus on practice trades and give yourself time, at least 6 months. And by that time, gauge yourself now if you're now ready for an actual war, for an actual trade. Then that's the time you have to trade. But for now, if you're here, if you're going to subscribe, then execute this one, then be it. That's good. But just in case, but I'm assuring you, no. So at first, that's going to be okay, because there are difficult plans, no. There are difficult trades. This is an easy trade because immediately upon reaching this one, it immediately made a reversal. There are most of the times, no, when some, diba, price action or structure completed certain pattern, no, it tests your emotion, no, even your patience. It will make you think that instead of bearish, it's bullish, or instead of bullish, it's bearish. Then you really have to know your technical analysis. If that will happen, that will be difficult. Not all trade plans are like this, that once completed, then immediately enter here, then makes a reversal. It's not always the case, no? There are difficult trade plans. With that, okay, let's perform some technical analysis. Request. Okay, technical analysis. Let's try to perform 3. Not really that detailed, no? So I'll just give you a glimpse, no, on what I see in the chart, and I'll perform technical analysis. So put it there. Okay, let me know. Naka-premium kayo sa TradingView? Hindi pa. So, tatry ko. Wala pa rin. Lagi na lang ganun, no? Hindi pa rin. Tatry ko mag-premium. Gusto ko yung kanilang yung replay. I want their yung replay feature, especially no, for practice, especially for you, no, your our students, yung patron members, if you can afford. Anyway, our membership is just, subscription is only $11 per month, so it's really not that much. If you can afford, try to subscribe sa TradingView, no. They have lots of features. Spend one time to learn all their features. One of the my favorite feature is the replay. So, for example, we have this. This is already our trade plan. For example, you're not able to execute this one. Alright? You want to check again what happened. For example, you haven't seen this yet, the result. Okay, but if you check this one, this is already completed. Then you can just check the replay. Then go back again when the pattern was at this portion. Okay? When it wasn't completed yet, no? Of course, you can do this one. You can do this one by one like this one. But it's much better if you have the whole chart. Okay? Then you have to perform everything, no? Then try to see if, okay, the final outcome will be the same. Okay? So instead of backtesting, because backtesting is like this, no? So, okay, so you have this chart, then you've already seen the result. Okay, upon looking at this one, there's a completion of a bat pattern here. And after that one, there's a completion of a regular ABCD pattern was formed here, and it made a retest as this. So you are just interpreting the chart, no? You are not analyzing, no? What's a possible scenario of a chart? You are just reading it, no? It's like an open book. There's this pattern. There's bat pattern and an ABC, a retest, a retracement at 618, a double bottom at this one, a double top at this one, double bottom at this one, then what did I there should be about anyway, no? So that's different thing, no? So backtesting is really good, but it's not as, I think, as effective. If you have, for example, I already have this one as my trade plan. So I'll be looking. So if this is already completed, right? For example, so I'll be looking now for here. If this is already completed, and what would make me say that this is already completed, and up to what level it's going to make a reversal? Is it going to just retest this one, just like what happened here? Then after that one, is it going to continue to move down, or to make a reversal again to move up? Alright, for this one, for example, let's make this a 15-minute time frame, and okay. So as you can see, there is a completion of a sharp pattern here, no? Sharp pattern, or I think not a sharp pattern, a simple bat pattern. But of course, no, it didn't hit the requirement. A Gartley pattern. Okay? So we have a Gartley pattern here. This is already okay. Okay? So as I mentioned, no, Gartley pattern could be there's a variation of Gartley pattern, no? A Gartley pattern that completes at 886. And once it's completed at 886, then probably there's going to be, you have to consider that the price could move all the way up to X level, or the previous high of the pattern of this one. So this is already one. So as you can see, no, this is 106. So that's just okay, no. So usually the completion is at 886 at this one. Okay, maybe at this one, no. Okay, 886, but the price could still continue. That's okay. You can set your cut loss, no, a bit higher. You can even set your cut loss at around the 127 level, as long as if it moves, it make a move, bullish move to that one, it should immediately make a reversal, just like this one, no. So although this is because if we're going to look at this one, we could say that without, okay, all right, this one, no. So this is, we have this one, X, A, B, C, D. The completion should be at 1, 2, 3 level, but the price continued to move down to 1 to 7 level, right? From this one and to this part. it continued to move to 127 level. But as I mentioned, no, if it does, it's still okay as long as it will make a swift reversal after hitting this level. And what is the good sign? Okay, what is the signals that was given to you by the chart that there's going to be a major reversal after hitting this level? It can even go a little bit beyond, no? What I'm saying is that your cut loss level should be at this level, at this point, but you have to observe, right? It can even move further, but you don't immediately have to make a cut loss. Try to observe. What gives you an indicator that there's going to be a reversal? This, aggressive move, no? This is already a given, no? A giveaway. Whenever you have this kind of aggressive move, and your completion of pattern is supposedly at 113, but it continues to move down to the next level, such as 127, right? If it does, it has to make a swift reversal. And your completion is 113, your consideration is 127 level, right? You have an aggressive a downward movement of these candles to this level, then you can make an entry. At this point, then set your cut loss. Since your entry now is near 127 level, your cut loss now will become at around 114 level. Okay? If your entry is at 113, your cut loss should be a little bit below 127 level. But of course, are you going to enter at 113 knowing that there is a very aggressive candle here, no? That was formed along the way. Those are the things, no, that you really have to consider. And of course, I can only know that the best thing I can do is just to teach you what I know, but it's up to you, no, to study. Okay? To study and to practice and continue to perform analysis and you perform practice trades. Still bullish, no? But I've already sold that 102. I'm happy with that one. Anyway, okay, so let me check for your request. Baka po ulit kung ano magiging next movement. Yeah, okay, just like for example, well, anyway, so unfortunately, no, so this is not yet completed, no? Just in case, what we are looking here is there's a completion of this part, but of this Gartley pattern, but unfortunately, no, parang we can say, ano ba sa English, no? Parang hilaw, this is unfinished business. It's just, usually the completion or, di ba, the levels are at 113, 127. So if that's the case now, then we have to consider that the reversal could be at this part, but we have to check what were, di ba, what patterns are being formed, di ba, along the way. For example, if that's the case, so if you have this one, so I think this is a good, this is already also a good, but it's only 704, no? It should be at around 786. Because this could be a butterfly pattern, no? So that it could reach 127 level. Okay, I have to check if this meets the minimum requirement for the butterfly pattern because we can use a what? Negative 5%, right? For this one. So negative 5% of 5% of 786 minus 5%. Can you give me if it's within the 707? But if not, what I'm looking at is that if that's the case, then if this is going to be the completion of that one, is there also going to be a completion at that level? Or do we have a bat or a crab pattern that was formed or being formed from here? So we have from here to this one, and of course we can say anywhere here, that's okay, right? Down to this level, and the completion is at 116 or 1618. So it's close enough, no? So 1618, that's okay, right? So we have this one, and your 127 at this one, so we have to watch out for this one, no? So again, no, so I already made an exit at 102, but of course, so with this one, it's showing that the price could continue to move at this one. But anyway, no, before that one, there could be some reaction at 113 level. So 113 level is at here to this one. Okay? This is okay. So okay, so it already made a reaction at 113, no? When it hit when it hit 113 the first time. So since this is a 15-minute time frame, we can convert this into 5-minute time frame. So it made just an initial reaction at this part. All right? And since the reversal is not really that much, it didn't even hit this part or even this part. So we could say it's still it could still be bullish. Okay? So we just have to watch out, no, for it to make a continuation, or if it hits this 127 level. And do we have anything here? Nothing. Okay, I'm just looking now. So again, if once it hits this 127 level, there could be some sort of a reaction until such time it moves to 1618, which coincides with 127 of this 127 of this one. And why 1618 of this one is here? There's something wrong. 1, 2, 3. 1618 should be here. Okay, why is it? Let me try again, no? Okay, so I think it's corrected na. Ayun. So, this level, okay. So, 1618. Anyway, so as I promised, no, let's perform. IOTX, so we finished that one. Gala, inclusive na yung monthly. Yes, everything na inclusive. No? So, actually, all access. No? The purpose of our subscription is for you to access all my contents. No? I don't sell anything. No? So, everything is there. It's free for members. Okay? You just have to subscribe. I don't sell anything, any materials, trade plans, lectures, webinars, or anything. You just have to subscribe. After this one, 10 o'clock, we will have a webinar. So with this one, let me check, no? What's the common denominator? Doge, VeChain, Sand. Those that I'm familiar na rin para hindi masyado. Anyway, so let's perform first, ito, sige. Hindi, mag-isa lang kasi yung kay Doge, no? Sa Sand, Gala, Matic, what else? Wala. I'm looking for, yung common na request. So, hindi talaga kayo makakasundo, no? Just imagine, no? Dito, Cardano, DOT, IOTX, Gala, AVAX, walang pareho, OMG, Doge, VeChain, Sand, DOT, at least meron lang dito, DOT and Gala lang dalawa, no? Pero, hindi talaga sila magkasundo. So, let's check na lang yung Gala. Okay? Dalawa nag-request. There to request for Gala. Duplicate. We're running out of time. So, maybe just this one, no? Gala. Then, let's see if I can do... we can do this again tomorrow night. Gala. Alright. So, let me check. 1 day time frame. What do we have? Alright, so only today, no? So it made a very bullish move. Today, this is going to be a bit difficult. Alright, so let me check. All in all, what do we have here? 718, so this should be 1618. Oh, okay, so this has to make a reversal anytime soon. So, well, anyway, what you have to check here is where will this end tomorrow, no? But most probably, this is already the high. Just in case, so, check the high. Yan. Alright. Then, with that, what else do we have? Do you have an ABCD? AB? Oh, no. Okay, so let's check this extension. So since this is a possible BAT or even XABC. Okay, so I think we can use this part, no, because this is a completion of um, ABCD pattern, no. I'm not sure if it's accurate, but we can try. Since this is a possible completion of ABCD pattern, all right. Mm, this should be at least 141. All right. There could be something here because we can move it here. Okay, this is okay. So I just have to check now if something was okay there. But anyway, no, it says here that we could set our X at this level. So we have here a deep crab pattern, and with the deep crab pattern, we can check the BC extension. Usually, the BC extension could be, I think, let me check. I forgot it a bit. What's the limit for this one? Usually, it could be at 2618. I have to check my i-code ko my notes. I have to check in my notes. So, it's still bullish. All right. So, we have to check at this level. I have to check the limit of BC, no, to be at this one. But, okay, one thing for sure, what you have to watch out here is the 1 9 okay. So ano na pala, lagpas na pala. So it really has to be at this point. It really has to be at this point because that's already too much. So if it's at this point, so the limit, we have to check the possible completion of crab pattern at 192. The 2 is our cut loss, possible cut loss. But cut loss that you have to watch out. Just in case if it hits this level, then there should be a even if it hits 1.92, it has to make a swift reversal already, because if it's not, then that only means that the trend is really bullish, then it's going to continue to move on. But let's put this in the watch list now, because the next 5 days, or at least the next 3 days, no, 3 days or 5 days including Saturdays and Sundays, there could be an opportunity for us, and we will have an idea whether we will proceed with long trade or short trade. So with this one, now there's nothing yet here. We have to watch out for this one. Then our cut loss will be at around 2 level. It could be a little bit higher than 2, but at least usually if when that happens, it already can give us an idea. No? So if that will happen, it makes a reversal. Okay. If it hits 192 or 2 level, then close above 2 level, most likely it's still going to be bullish. Okay, so as you can see, it still continue to move up. All right, the pattern was completed at this level, so this is going to be now part of our PRC. So this is the 1618. So we are just looking for the terminal bar. So we will know this by tomorrow, no, 8 p.m. Okay, what else? So for this one. We have this one. Then of course this is already too much. So I'm not sure if the other one. I already forgot, no, the limit, if it's only 618 or it starts at 618. It could be this one or the 314, no. But for now, let me click this first. I'll correct this maybe tomorrow. Then this is probably going to be our potential reversal zone. Then we can extend this one. Then we have to check the behavior of this one. This is very similar to approach we did with AVAX. Diba? Ganyan din yung ginawa natin kay AVAX. Similar din dyan. Actually, no, that's because I think one week time frame pa ginamit natin, because we even use this one eh. This I take this one. This one. Down to this level. Up to 113. Yan. No? Tama ba? May mas malalim pa pala. Ayan. So, they're very similar, no? So, let's check, no? An opportunity, what opportunity, no? It will present to us. Is it going to be long or short? We will have to check after 2 days. So, I think that's it. Because it's already 10 p.m. Sorry. So, we will have a follow-up tomorrow. Okay? So, thank you so much for watching. Patreon members, stand by. I will send you the link. I will sign off now and give me about 5 minutes. But before that, I have to get this ready na for now. Okay? So, I'll just show it to you. So, this is it. So, we have here, publish. Webinar tonight. So, I have to edit this one. Okay? And this will focus on, here is the webinar link. Here is the webinar link. We will start in 5 minutes. What else? Okay, okay. Okay. Then, okay, so see you. I have to turn this off na so that I could sign on again. And see you, Patreon.